Sorry, I couldn't put the two lines on there. There was a slight technical problem there, John. But we're talking there about history. What about going forward? You talked there about climate change, global warming. Are we prepared for what's going to come, in your opinion?
Well, one of the problems we have, of course, is that even if storms didn't get any worse, let's suppose they didn't get any worse, there are more than twice as many of us today as there were 60 years ago. So there are more and more of us, to get hurt. We tend to have more and more possessions, and because there are so many of us, a lot of the time we move into areas that ideally you wouldn't move into because they are at risk from storms and flooding. So that's certainly a thing to worry about. The more human beings there are and the more possessions we are, the more likely we are to be hurt by storms.
Sorry, that said, I mean, obviously our building is improving, but when we're talking about the likes of some of these countries, the fact is that money just simply isn't there to build the kind of properties that are going to withstand the storms.
That's right. Well, the worst cyclone ever, the deadliest tropical storm ever hit Bangladesh, and it wasn't a particularly strong storm. It was a Category 3, whereas Category 5 is the top category. But the point was it hit a low-lying area with poor houses, poorly built, an area maybe 10 feet above sea level, and that caused perhaps 500,000, maybe more casualties. But it's interesting that the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, who look at climate change and talk about what you should do about it, they were talking about ways of trying to make storms less deadly, and the things they suggested are quite low-tech. For example, they suggested things like better communications so that weather warnings could be communicated, better roads so that people could get out of endangered areas more quickly if they needed to, and better standard of housing. And that, I think, is the area that people are looking at the moment. So relatively low-tech things rather than the kind of high-tech thing of being absolutely sure that we can predict the weather right, or even being able to modify the weather.
It's fantastic. It's fascinating. It really is. And before we're going to have to come to a draw to a close, but I've not actually got the book in front of me, but you've got some great illustrations in there, I believe, as well. So it's well worth a buy, this book.
Yeah, there's some very nice paintings in the book. One of the chapters that I did is about storms in art and how they've been portrayed. So if you like good paintings, there's people like Rubens, Monet, Turner, and lesser-known artists too, maybe some like Vernet that you may not have seen. So yes, I worked very hard on illustrating the book and hope it's paid some dividends.
Well, it's fantastic, it really is. And the book's called Storm, Nature and Culture by John Withington, and you can buy that, of course, on talkradioeurope.com if you go to the website there and go onto the bookshop banner. John, thanks for coming on, and no doubt we'll talk again soon. And what are you working on at the moment?
I'm sworn to secrecy on my next project.
Well,
thank you for asking.
Breath.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, God bless. Bye-bye. Right, there we go. We'll find out soon what he's working on, no doubt.